Welcome everyone to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. I am your host, Dick Witherspoon, bringing you all the action on the hottest half hour in professional wrestling. Today, we kick off things with this heavyweight contest. The number one, Jonny Rose, set to take on SpiderMask. The referee, Johnny Stallion, making his return to the AWA ring. It's been a couple of years since we've seen him here, making a special guest appearance. This one fall, 15-minute time limit. Coming to you from the Heathfield Knoll School Fate. Never at a loss for words is the former 7 times world champion, Jonny Rose. Obviously the quicker of the two, the SpiderMask, as Rose decides to take a walk. He ain't ready yet. Outside the ring doing a few exercises. The Hindu squats. Clearly not the most athletic man in the AWA. Referee starting to count, but cut off there last minute. Last second, should I say. Still shouting his mouth off. 7-time world champion.
Come on, Johnny, bring it back in here.
I ain't ready yet. Where are you going, love? Where are you
We've seen these two wrestle a couple of times now here on TV. Rose picked out a victory on SpiderMask in their last confrontation.
Yay!
Using the loaded knee pad for the big knee lift finish of Jonny Rose's.
I ain't moving till I
This, the big rematch that SpiderMask asked for. We saw referee Johnny Stallion giving a good pat down on Rose a little earlier on, checking out for any foreign objects. So hopefully we don't see a miscarriage of justice with a loaded knee pad this time round.
Where are you going?
Jonny Rose now. And he's almost ready. He's ready to get in the ring.
I'm getting in now. Anyone like Spider-Man?
Still shouting his mouth off to the ringsiders here in Heathfield Knoll.
Get him back, referee. Right the way back. Right the way
SpiderMask ready for action.
Right the way back, man.
Okay, go.
I'm in now.
You in?
I'm in.
Internationally acclaimed
Okay.
I'm ready.
kid superhero SpiderMask, loved wherever he goes. Certainly no different here in Heathfield Knoll for this one. Still to come in this half hour. Champion versus champion, the AWA World Heavyweight Champion. TC Brown steps in there with World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Champion Lewis Blain. A coin toss before the contest will determine which championship bout is on the line in that one. That's still to come here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Side headlock now. After the lockup, Rose to SpiderMask. Side headlock applied, nicely done. Squeeze in the head of the Spider, the kid superhero. A shot to the belly. Off the ropes comes Rose. Big shoulder tackle.
Look at that, look.
And the number one,
The power.
very happy with that one. Flexing those muscles.
Look at this, look at the muscles. Look, she can't keep her eyes off me here. Tell you now.
And asking the ringsiders what they think.
Which one?
Dressing me with her eyes.
They're solidly behind
The one with
the SpiderMask in this one.
Glasses on.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, yeah, that's the one.
We're ready to go once again. Jonny Rose now locks up with the SpiderMask. Side headlock once again.
He says no.
Same position as we saw before. What a SpiderMask up his sleeve this time round.
What's this? Watch this arm, huh? Come on.
Nicely applied side headlock from Rose. Shot to the midsection once again, off the ropes, and once again it's the shoulder tackle. But he misses. And side headlock now applied from the SpiderMask to the former 7 times world champion from Oldham, the #1 Jonny Rose. In trouble now for the first time in the contest is Jonny Rose. SpiderMask taking control of the action. Really cranking on that headlock. A lot of people think this is just kind of a rest hold, but let me tell you, when you got a big arm around the head and over the top of those ears, that will certainly give you a cauliflower ear. Back to his feet now, Rose. Shot to the midsection this time. Tackle. Nobody goes anywhere. One more time. Rose does not go down. The bigger man, 305 pounds of Jonny Rose. Off the ropes. Rose swings an elbow, and a big shoulder tackle from the Spider takes the 305-pound man down. Rose taking a walk outside the ring now. He was shocked to be taken off his feet. As we're 6 minutes into the action. AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. I am your host, Dick Witherspoon. Bringing you SpiderMask versus Jonny Rose with the referee, Johnny Stallion. MC and Ben TV official Lee Trotman is also at ringside. Rose taking a walk right over there to the ringside seaters here at Heathfield Knoll Summer School Fair.
John, I'll start the count again, yeah?
Bringing somebody with him now is Rose.
Tell him then.
2.
Get back in. 3.
3. What's he? Where's good in here, no?
Getting back in the ring now.
Oh.
Pulled back up, but a short little shot there to the midsection of the SpiderMask from Jonny Rose, and back in the ring now. Hanging the Spider over the top rope. Pulling the rope back, which slingshots the Spider to the canvas. Rose now with a vice-like grip on that head of SpiderMask. A wear-down hold this one. All the 305 pounds of Jonny Rose pushing down on the head, neck, and shoulders of the lighter, younger, and faster SpiderMask. Back up to his feet. The elbows go into the belly. Off goes the Spider. The swing and the swing once again. In the midsection. There's the knee lift. Not many people get up from the knee lift from Jonny Rose, whether the knee pad is loaded or not. But Spider just manages to get the foot on the rope. Great ring positioning that time from Spider. The spider web. The spider web is in the face of Jonny Rose. From the SpiderMask. He schoolboy trips him. And this time, it's SpiderMask with a victory. Pulling out a big victory. SpiderMask will be back right after this. It's champion versus champion here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. Making his way to the ring first, the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, the very popular man from Cirencester in Gloucestershire. We're talking about T.C. Brown. There he is, saying hello to the fans here at Wolverley Sports and Social Club. Let's take you over to roving reporter Ophelia Cox with AWA's T.C. Brown.
T.C. Brown, tonight you have a real challenge against a true veteran. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I've got a lot of TC career with these guys. I know I'll do all right. He is very experienced, but I am younger and I am faster. and I think we're going to be calling me TC 2 Belts.
Ladies and gentlemen, TC Brown.
The opposition for TC Brown, the legendary World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Champion, Lewis Blain, with manager Peggy Leather. Let's take you to Ophelia Cox.
Lewis Blain, is tonight the night we are going to see you as a double champion?
Double champion, the only champion in AWA, and I'm going to destroy Totally Crap Brown in a few minutes' time.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Lewis Blain.
There we have it. I think that's what he's thinking TC Brown stands for. What do you reckon, guys? What do we think? Underway.
So Lewis Blain has made it quite clear that in this contest his championship will not be on the line. So this one now, one-on-one AWA World Heavyweight title on the line. The champion TC Brown against the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Champion Lewis Blain, two of the biggest names in AWA wrestling history, going one-on-one here. Both champions, both very skilled in the ring. Blain with the more experience. TC Brown certainly has the fans on his side. But what Brown has to worry about now is not just the experience of Blain, not just the manager, Peggy Leather, outside the ring, but he's got to worry that his title, the AWA World Heavyweight Championship that he's had since the very early part of January of 2019, is on the line right here. Of course, TC Brown had a short break as champion when Mike Cash defeated him, so he lost it for a couple of weeks there, but he has been the consistent champion now for 8 months. Blain offering the hand. Brown accepts it, but a kick and a big shot to the back. And there you see a great shot of the two champions. The manager of Lewis Blain, Peggy Leather, the big screen on hand, the AWA ring, and the ringside sitters here in Wolverley Sports and Social Club. Referee for this one is Mr. X, and Lee Trotman, the Ben TV official, is at ringside. We heard comments from both TC Brown and very derogatory comments towards TC Brown from Lewis Blain, with our TV roving reporter Ophelia Cox. Brought to the rope now, using the ropes right across the eye and the top of the nose illegally.
Don't pull to the rope.
Let me tell you, Lewis Blain will dissect any opponent that gets in his way. Of course, his World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship is a title that you will only see defended in traditional British rules action. We're talking about 6 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 1 knockout to decide those contests. This one, however, 1 fall, 1 hour time limit. If we don't bring you all of this match during this episode, we will keep the cameras rolling and bring it to you next week, guaranteed. So far, it is all Lewis Blain in this one. Once again, illegal use. It was the ropes before, and now it's the glove. And watch out now as Peggy Leather gets involved in the action as Lewis Blain distracted the referee. Once again, Mr. X with his back to the action. Not sure whether he saw Peggy Leather getting involved there. TC Brown has got to watch out for the deadly heart punch of Lewis Blain. The move that has put out many opponents over the last year or so here in the AWA. And of course, Lewis Blain has got to watch out for the sharpshooter from TC Brown. The move that is won in championships throughout the nation. A move that was taught to him by his hero and now personal friend, Bret the Hitman Hart. Lewis Blain really in control of this one. If Lewis Blain can pull out a victory over TC Brown and get the AWA World Championship, he will be the double champion, of course. But if TC Brown pulls out the victory on Blain, surely be right up there in contendership for the World Fighting Showcase British heavyweight title that Lewis Blain currently holds. But how will this match fare, do you think, in a round situation? Is it something that TC Brown is used to? It'll be an interesting contest, no doubt. Peggy Leather now claiming she's helping Brown out. Rear chin lock applied now, but using the glove once again. Keeping his back to referee Mr. X. Blain shouting at the ringside seaters. Brown back to his feet. We have elbows to the midsection. And that is an elbow to the jaw of the AWA World Heavyweight Champion. A big knee to the side of the head, and now crushing the side of the head with the leg of Blain. The World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Champion against the AWA World Heavyweight Champion. One fall, 1 hour time limit. The AWA World Heavyweight title is on the line. TC Brown in all kinds of trouble, worrying about his title slipping away, worrying about the skills of Lewis Blain, worrying about Peggy Leather, the outside the ring not referee, sorry, the outside of the ring manager, who has constantly got involved since the opening bell of this one. Choking him once again. I don't think we've seen TC Brown get anything offensive in this one towards Blain. He really needs to find the fire in the pit of the belly of TC Brown right now.
Come on, TC.
We're very almost 8 minutes into the action, and it's been all Lewis Blain, but he can't put TC Brown away. Brown has got some guts, let me tell you. Standing strong is TC Brown in this one. Reversal of the Irish whip, and into the corner goes Brown. Brown goes in, but a big boot catches him right in the chest, and Brown goes down once again. A glimmer of hope, though, for TC Brown. He was just slightly quicker, was Blain, on pulling that leg up and catching the AWA World Heavyweight Champion in the chest. Peggy Leather looking on. Lewis Blain takes the arm of the AWA World Champion. Wrenches at the jaw of TC Brown is Lewis Blain now. Controlling the action, as Lewis Blain so often does against most opponents. One of the most experienced men we've ever had in the ring here in the AWA. Looks like he's biting at the fingers of Brown. Snaps that arm now. Happy with himself is Blain. That's the double high fives to manager Peggy Leather, who since coming back to the AWA has certainly proved she's worth her salt as a manager to Lewis Blain. Back down to canvas now is TC Brown. Little sly kick there from Blain to Brown. Coming close on 10 minutes of action, and it has all been Lewis Blain. Once again with the glove. Once again with the glove. To the eyes, the top of the nose, the top of the head. Blain, a great professional wrestler, formerly a great amateur wrestler. Also has a martial arts background, former champion of Europe, and the very first HCW champion back in our HCW days of the AWA. Pin attempt once again. Different distribution of the weight this time from Blain, but he still can't keep. Brown down, Irish whip, once again a reversal. Brown, where's Brown going? I thought he was going to the top rope then, not somewhere we see Brown very often, but the chair is in the ring. Brown has bought the chair in the ring. He's sick of all the cheating going on, from the glove to the sly kicks to the outside interference from Peggy Leather. Brown now sends Blain to the corner post. Once again with the Irish whip. Oh, and squashes referee Mr. X. Mr. X calls for the bell. Did he think both men have been disqualified? Too much cheating going on for Mr. X's liking.
I think everybody's gone into a state of shock.
There was the use of the glove from Lewis Blain.
So there we have it.
Outside interference from the referee. From outside interference from the manager, sorry, Peggy Leather. TC Brown bought the chair in. There was all kinds of cheating going on, and then I believe Mr. X thought that Brown threw Blain into him on purpose. Blain not happy with the ringside cameraman. Still the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, but he did not defeat the World Fight and Showcase British Heavyweight Champion. He's taken a shellacking as TC Brown here.
He's good enough to wrestle me one-on-one without cheating, but obviously decided not to do that this time. This isn't the end. I will get my hands on him again. But TC Crew was still the world champions.
That's it for TC Crew, everybody.